The experience of what happens in the heart, in the body, when there is the rush of new love, of early infatuation. The belief structure, the conditioning, points to someone. From the mind's perspective, in this very early phase that is experienced by most at some time, in the mind's eye, what has opened up is what has always been searched for. And in that there is this feeling of wholeness. Because from the conditioned mind's perspective, which is what has created the experience of the separate one, from its perspective, temporarily, it sees everything that it has needed is finally there. And the senses and the mind point to this other. But the feeling is inside. It is a feeling of wholeness, where prior there was always something empty. And there is this longing. This longing whenever that object that is believed to be the answer is missing, there is this experience of this deep longing. But this feeling and this longing, in truth, have nothing to do with someone. It has to do with the feeling inside of yourself when what was experienced as broken feels whole. The feeling is always inside. In this temporary belief that all of the needs are going to be satisfied, there is this relaxation in the conditioned protection. And in that relaxation, there is a window. And the window is a window into your wholeness. Which is the unchanging state when the personal work is complete. This sense of total in-loveness. And there is this longing. But this longing is recognized, the deepest longing, to be for the source, for your maker. This mind understands longing as something that is absent. But once you are whole, the longing is the nectar. It is the gravitational force of self unto self, light unto light, love unto itself. Most spend their life frozen in searching for this in some other object. That will somehow make me feel okay. But underneath the armoring, you are overflowing. And everything that is seen as external is playing for the possibility of unraveling the conditioning out of the grace of the benevolence of God, which opens you up to yourself. Until it becomes this love affair, which is the natural state. Except it is not dependent on something. It is independent of everything. And yet it infuses everything. And it is your own heart. And it is always now. And grace has laid it out perfectly. All that is necessary is to be ready. And then the beloved breathes you, moves you. Then your lover has its way with you. And knowing even one thought spoils all of it.